Hi, this is John coming back to you with another video. I'm going to be reviewing the PanaVise Super Grip, and this is a really well made product. It has a ball head, so you can a ball head where you can go forward and back. You could also swivel it this way. So by tightening this one bolt here, this one screw, you could lock the ball and keep it from moving. You also have this pivot. Now you could take this screw out, turn it, and flip this around and get a different angle, a different position. And the way you use this is you press this down. It says right here, press, and then you lift this up, and that's on tight. That's not going anywhere. So in order to put a camera on, you would tighten this up. This is loose. Now here's a Lumix FZ200. This is a pretty big camera. It's pretty hefty. It shoots 1080p. It's a really good camera. It has mic input. It's pretty good. I'm shooting this video on a Canon S120. This camera does not have a mic input, but it's very good on autofocus, and the video quality is pretty good. So how to put this on? So what you would do is you would take the tripod mount here, take the ball. This is loose. Okay, let's put it that way. All right, and then you're gonna just screw this in like that. Oops. Screwing in. Okay, now it's finished screwing. Now you're going to take the screw itself, that nut, and tighten it, and then just screw it on. And that's pretty good. I mean, that sounds pretty tight. So you can see it as like like if it shakes, it really goes back to shaking. I mean, you could make it a little tighter. You know, make the screw, but I mean, it's pretty tight. This is a heavy camera. To make that tighter, but this is on there. So now, if you want to take it off, you would bring that down. That loosens up, and it pops off. So let's see how it looks, how it holds up over there on that tile wall. So I'm going to mount it this way. Okay, we're going to come here, press down. Oops. Press down and pull it up, and it's on there. So let's bring it up. Are we in camera? Okay. Let's bring it up. I'll bring it in a little bit. Okay. So now let's say I want to raise the head a little bit. I can just swivel it, and there we go. You're ready to shoot. That's pretty cool. That's pretty high speed. You know, so let's say we want to shoot. So we have the articulating screen on this. You know, so we could, like, let's say we want to do a selfie. You can mount this anywhere in your house and turn on the camera, and you're in business. I mean, that's on there pretty good. You're in business. I mean, here we go. We could, you could articulate this way, turn it around. I'll take the, and there we go. You know, you can't get any better than that. That's a great Vice. Very good product. Highly recommend it. I'm sure there's cheaper copies of that, and I'm going to explain to you what could be the difference between those, you know, cheaper made, off-brand type versus this brand. Let me get back in camera. Let me zoom out a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and remove. I'm going to unscrew it here, loosen that, and just twist that off. Okay. Turn off my camera. Okay, so this part here, you can come down here, a little more light. Okay, this part here, where it says PanaVise on it, is metal. You know, and this is a metal screw in here. You know, you could buy one like this online, you know, for $5, but that doesn't mean that, you know, this is very hard plastic. This is not like cheap, thin plastic. Like this is a metal tripod screw. It has a little washer here. This screws up really well. This is a metal ball. It feels, no, this is plastic. Okay, this is a plastic ball, but it's a composite plastic, and it feels pretty strong. This is metal. This part here that grips the ball, that's metal. See, that part here is metal, and that grips the ball. You know, the hinge, this is very, very good rubber. Like, you know, what I would do with this is clean it with soap and water. You take a little dish soap, wet this with your finger, just clean it really good, and then rinse it off, dry it. You keep this clean, you'll get better suction and better grip. You know, if there's like dirt and air and stuff on it, you don't want to scratch anything that you're on. This is very well made. So this comes off like this. Oops. Okay, sorry about that. That pops out. You have a washer, and then this comes off. So now you could just reverse this, put that back on there like that, and you know, you'll have a different angle. So if that's like that, you'll have a different pivot to do things. But you know, I just keep it like that. And then this has a little hex on it. This is a very good steel screw, I believe. Feels like it. That goes in, and then it fits in a slot. You put your washer on. See, that has like a metal, and it's not all plastic. You know, because I'm sure like something cheap, it's going to be cheap. It's not. It's anything that's like $5. I mean, you know, you want to put your camera on something that's $5, a $500 GoPro. You know what I mean? You want to like put it on the outside of your vehicle or anywhere and travel with it, and hope it's not going to break off, and there goes your $500 product. You know, your $500 camera. So I mean, like, if you're going to buy a $500 camera, you're going to spend a lot of money on equipment. You should get quality mounting hardware. You know, like my tripods. You know, they're all Manfrotto. I have a Gitzo, you know, which is really good. The Manfrottos, you know, all metal. They're heavy. You know, the Gitzo's carbon fiber, easy to carry, easy to take along. And I think you can see that this Canon really focuses really well. 24mm lens, fantastic. I mean, look at that. That is so good. It says right there, press. You know, this is the build of it. It's called the company brand is PanaVise. You know, this is the screw, and it's really easy. I mean, you know, it's. It would have been nicer like to have something a little, you know, bigger to grip on. But then again, you know, I'm mounting it on this big, you know, Lumix, you know, FZ200. This big guy right here. There's a big screw. You can see, like, you know, you get two fingers, you get your thumb, you could turn it. Same with this. This is like 3 position, so you can get a really good grip on it. This is the locking mechanism. So it's up. So it's up is locked, down is open. So you press that. That creates the suction under here by pressing on it, and then you pull that up, and that seals the vacuum, because that's how it works. And you'll have a vacuum seal tripod. I mean, this is pretty much a tripod with a suction mount, and your camera is going to hold. I mean, I wouldn't put a 70 to 200 millimeter lens on here with a Canon 5D Mark III. You know, maybe not a camera like that, but then again, you know, try it. You know, try it out, see if it holds up. I mean, it held this camera well with no problem. This is a hefty little camera. This is not a lightweight camera. This is really good glass in here. You know, it's 2.8 millimeter glass. 2.8 aperture. You know, this adds weight. You know, the articulating screen. You know, a lot of companies are going without this viewfinder like that. So like the mirrorless cameras without the viewfinder will flip up. So the reason why these flip out and articulate a lot more is because there's no way to flipping it up. So if you're like shooting with this, so I don't know if you could see, let me see if you could see the lemon. Yeah, I mean, you could pretty much see that white looks. Let's see. Yeah, let me see, zoom in. I got it. All right, there's the lemon. Okay, so you can see that. There it is. Now we got it. All right, so now if you don't want to, if you want to use, if you don't want to use the LCD screen, a way to just shift into that is to shut off, just to open the back of this and then flip it, you know, any way you want it, or you can hit this. And that brings you right to viewfinder mode, and it shuts off the LCD screen. You turn it around, and you protect it. And then the reason why to shoot with this, with the viewfinder, is to see. Look how quick that focuses. I mean, look at that. We're gonna come back here, and then we're gonna just throw that in there, and boom! It's like really good focus, and that's what's really good about this camera, and that 24mm lens. You can see I'm using aluminum and BPF free plastic bottles, just so you keep the environment clean. This is a reusable bottle. Fill your water up in one of these and take it along with you if you can. I mean, you know, a lot of people, when you go out, you don't want to walk around with a bottle like this, but if you could, it's fine. Put it in your car and stuff like that. No reason to buy plastic and just throw it in the garbage. You know, the environment is bad enough. Even something like this, you know, you burn the candle out, throw it in the recycling. This glass is easily recyclable. But yeah, this FZ200 is a really good camera. Has a good zoom on it. Very well made. Good picture quality. Good video quality. And the video is about this PanaVise. And I highly recommend this to anybody who's looking for a suction mount on a in your car, or let's see, it's not focusing. Hello. Now let me. All right. Huh? Okay, there it is. There it was. All right. So that's, you know, and it's let me move these out of the way. It's really, there's a lot of color back there, and it's black, so it's gonna have, but anyway, I mean, the Canon S120 focuses really well. That's really close, and there's a lot of different colors, so it's gonna throw it off, but it focuses really well. And this is a really good product. I'm going to mount it in my car, and we're going to see how it looks. And I'll get back to you. But I hope you like this video about the PanaVise super clamp suction cup. And please like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know if you found any other clamping products that you use on your motorcycle, your car, in your home, or whatever you use it for. We'd like to hear it and find out what you think about it. Thanks again. This is John. Another demonstration on how to lock it down. You put it. You would put it down. Oop, it's in the lock position. Oh, did you hear that? All right, so let's break the seal again. So here we go. I don't know if you can hear that. I'm gonna come a little. So you're gonna push that down. Pull it up, and that's really tight. I mean, that's really good. You know, for future, you know, once you use this a lot, sometimes what happens is, I gotta break this seal. Once you use this a lot, you know, this rubber, that's why you gotta keep it clean. This rubber can deteriorate. And again, like if you buy like a cheap product, you might not get this good a quality of rubber. You know, this is really good rubber and it's gonna last. And this has to stay clean so you keep the oils off and it doesn't dry out. You know, won't dry out on you. And it'll last you a long, long time. But I'm sure you can probably go and get replacement suction cups for this. So as you can see, oh, there's a better look of it. I mean, it's fairly, you know, it's a great. All right, so what it did is it locked me out of the with this suction on it. I can't really use my GPS or anything. It seems like it's frozen shut. Let's see if I take the vacuum off, if that does anything. Yep, there it goes. Let me go to a map, back to yeah, we'll just turn it off. Maybe that'll help. So we can go to display and off. So that's off. So now I'm going to put it on. I'm going to press down on the suction button and pull it up. I hope you saw that. So that's on pretty tight. And the car navigation is off. The camera is on. I'm going to tweak it and then I'll show you the video from the camera. Did on the PanaVise quick 1 2 3. So we're gonna try to bear to my left here because I want to go to Lexington Avenue. So this is like an iron. They call these like iron buildings because they're on the corner like that. There's like a really famous building like around 20-something Street. It's called the Flatiron Building, and I'm gonna move it down so you can see. Hope that's straight. You know, so we just passed like hundreds of people. You know, so here's we're on 7th Avenue. So this avenue will take you right down to the Holland Tunnel.